The crowd roared. Trump, energized, soaked it in. He flashed his trademark grin. A split second later, everything changed. Gunfire, screams, panic surged through the rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The Secret Service reacted instantly, forming a protective shield around the former president. Trump, visibly shaken, was whisked away from the podium. The air crackled with fear and confusion. One man lay dead, 2 others wounded. The shooter neutralized. The festive atmosphere of the campaign rally morphed into a scene of chaos and terror. America watched, stunned, as the images flickered across television screens. This was not supposed to happen. Not again. But the specter of violence had reared its ugly head, this time striking at the heart of American democracy. The attempt on Trump's life sent shockwaves across the nation and beyond. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the deep divisions that plague the country. A secure location, undisclosed. Even the most seasoned reporters were kept in the dark. Trump, rushed from the mayhem in Butler, found himself in a sterile, secure room. His world, once again, reduced to a small circle of trusted advisors and family. The weight of the moment hung heavy in the air. Phone calls were made, strategies discussed. The gravity of the situation was not lost on anyone. Trump, still reeling from the adrenaline and shock, grappled with the reality of what had transpired. The attempt on his life was a stark reminder of the price of power, of the hatred that simmered beneath the surface of American society. The hours ticked by slowly. The outside world clamored for information, for reassurance. Trump remained silent, his movements shrouded in secrecy. The man who once thrived on the spotlight now sought solace in the shadows, his future uncertain, his sense of security shattered. Washington, D.C., the epicenter of power. Yet, on this day, it seemed powerless to do anything but react. News of the assassination attempt on Trump reverberated through the halls of Congress, shaking politicians from their usual partisan squabbles. Condemnation was swift and unanimous. President Biden, his face etched with concern, addressed the nation. He called for unity, for calm, for a rejection of violence. His words, however, rang hollow to some, a mere band-aid on a gaping wound. The political fault lines that had been widening for years seemed to deepen in the aftermath of the attack. On social media, the nation raged. Conspiracy theories flourished. Accusations flew. The attack on Trump, rather than uniting the country, seemed to further polarize it. The very fabric of American society felt stretched thin, threatening to tear apart at the seams. Behind closed doors, away from the cameras and the microphones, a different Donald Trump began to emerge. Gone was the bravado, the bluster, the unshakable confidence. In its place, a quiet introspection, a newfound awareness of his own mortality. The attack had forced him to confront his own legacy. Those closest to him spoke in hushed tones of a man transformed. The experience had shaken him to his core, forcing him to reevaluate his priorities. Was this the end of his political ambitions? Or would it embolden him, fuel his desire to return to the White House? The answer, for now, remained elusive. Trump, always a master showman, kept his cards close to his chest. But one thing was certain. The man who emerged from the safe house was not the same man who had walked into the rally in Butler. He had stared death in the face and emerged forever changed.